guys, it's another episode of Talk Back with Chidera. How has everyone been? I've missed you guys a lot. I know you've missed the vlog, and that's why we're going to be gisting today on the vlog. So, I was listening to this song by Westlife some couple of days ago, and it got me thinking about all the times that we used to listen to good songs. I mean, the times when good songs were still made, not now where we listen to songs that are exactly not so shallow, but really don't tell us anything anymore. We listen to songs like Fall. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Fall. Of course, I love Bananas falling on me. I even love it better when money is falling on me. Of course, you understand what I mean by that. So yeah, I'm going to be gisting you guys about the little things or the things that made my childhood very memorable, and the fact that I really wish I could go back to those years. Right now, it gets really tough and it gets really, really annoying where life just wrongs you some or throws you so many wrong and hard things, and then you just wish you want to, you could relive those childhood memories. So I'm gonna go straight into one of my childhood memories I will never forget. So this is the day I was coming home from school. For whatever reason, I don't know why it happened, but I just know I saw a car moving, and then I started chasing the car, and voila, my mom was watching from the balcony upstairs. That was one day I will never forget in my life. In a hurry, I have still not forgotten it. It's over 20 something years now, but I have still not forgotten that experience. She beat the living daylight out of my life. I could practically just see myself dying that day. Oh, thank God I'm alive to tell the story. Remember when you offend your parents, and then we have this myth then that when you take out when you pluck out a strand of your lash and put it on your head, your parents tend to forget the little things that you have done. Well, that's the reason why I don't have lashes, because I practically plucked out every single one of them. I just keep picking them out and putting it on my head and hoping that my mom will forget. Well, maybe somehow she did forget. Somehow, I don't know if she really forgot. I still got punished sometimes, and I just felt like, okay. And one experience I will never forget. Please, parents of these days, don't tell your children things that will drive them crazy. So remember those times when our parents would say, if you let a boy touch you, even small touch, you would get pregnant. So one time, I grew up in a very big compound where there were kids, and I had a very fun-filled childhood. And so this one time we were playing mommy and daddy. I happened to hug this boy. I was older than him actually, and then I happened to hug him, and for the next couple of months I kept tying my stomach with rope, wrappers, anything at all. I didn't want to go close to my mom because I thought I was pregnant already. I thought she's one look at me, she's just gonna find out that okay, I've been with a guy, I have let the guy touch me. So thankfully that was one of the long vacations, and then I asked her to send me to my aunt's place because I wanted to go on vacation, and she obliged. Thankfully, I was so happy when I had to leave the house. And then I'm like 4 months later, hello, I wasn't even menstruating, but these are the lies that we were told to keep us away from getting pregnant and keep us away from the guys. But did that really stop the guys? Because I don't think it stopped the guys. Right into secondary school, when we had to start writing love letters, that was from junior secondary school. I started writing letters late actually, but I was more of a courier person. I deliver it to the guy or the girl you're crushing on. I've always been a matchmaker. I think that has always been my calling. I am going to look into that calling as well, but for now let's just stick to the story I'm telling you. And so we need to, the times when we used to be like, oh, with my golden pen of love. Now the funny thing about this was, if you didn't have a music book in secondary school, like you hadn't bought any of those music book, or on your behind your social studies notebook or integrated science or whatever it was notebook that you had, if you do not have any of those cool songs written behind them, then my dear, you are yet to enter secondary school and you are yet to be in the game. So yes, by the time you turn my secondary school notebook to the end, you would always see my own part of the story. And don't forget, then we used to read all the Harlequin romance and all the Mews and Boons, but don't let your father or your mother catch you. That is when you will swear by all the gods of your land that you are still a V. Well, that part is very, very, I will not say anything about it. I'll just keep it secret about it. So yeah, we had to do all of those things, and then we would sing like Celine Dion in our mind. In our mind, we were on that note, like we were hitting the note every time we were going. Okay, I can't sing. I won't try to sing. But the bottom line is, I actually did have a fun-filled childhood. It wasn't all glitters. It wasn't all rosy. the beatings were there, being beaten unnecessarily, the lies, if a guy touches you, you get pregnant, all those things, they all found a way to make my childhood and so many other people's childhoods really interesting. I don't know what your childhood is like, I don't know what it was like, but I feel like kids these days just rush to grow up. They want to just be grown up at the same time and very quick. You get so, and then the letters there to come in. You start to feel fly. You start going to school with double socks. You get like 2 socks, one in the morning, one in the evening. Because after school, someone or somewhere waiting for you, and you had to represent. You had to look the part, of course. So yeah, that's much about my childhood memories. I remember the days of playing Tente, the days of playing kite. Sorry. The days of running tire in the street, the days of doing every single one of those things, the days of just being happy and playing under the rain and hoping and wanting to grow up. So kids of these days just want to grow up. The days of being chased by my teachers, the days of having quarrel with my classmates because I felt like, okay, they were trying to spoil my shine. Well, I don't know if they were trying to spoil my shine or the teacher was trying to spoil our shine. Whichever one, someone was trying to spoil our shine, and we just wouldn't let that happen. We had this girl group in school. We used to call ourselves this very funny name. Don't worry, I won't tell you guys the funny name we used to call ourselves, but I know that we used to get beaten a lot by our teachers. And when your teacher flogs you, you're like, what a day she not the enter. Yes, guys, I had a fun-filled childhood, of course. My childhood, I could go on and on and on about my childhood memories, but I want to hear your childhood memories. I want to hear the things that you used to do. Did you dip bread inside your tea? Did you close the fridge small so that you can see where the light in the fridge goes to? Did you try to open it a bit slowly so that you can see where the light comes on from? Did you try to do all those things? Like, did you play with sand? Did you cook sand? Like, did you do all those things? Did you play mommy and daddy? Tell me your experiences. And don't forget, it is Talk Back with Chidera today, bringing you Talk Back with Chidera. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Chidera Chikwe. And on Instagram, it is at Talk Back with Chidera. On Facebook, it is Chidera Precious. Don't forget, I love you all a lot. Don't forget to speak good into people's lives. Don't forget to tell people how much you love them while they still can hear you. Life is too short to be worried about irrelevant things. Peace.